Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed with me, BringItDon. Let's speak to Yatsley, and then we'll head up to the northwest. I'm not sure why the fog of war cleared from this area last episode, but I have to take extra care to pay attention to where I have and have not been. I guess there's a tunnel here.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen so many books in one place. And to think Elder Grigor was going to hide them away from everyone. I just wish I wasn't traveling with a man who agreed with him.
What? So I either missed some integral information during that quest, or the game did a poor job of explaining the actual situation. Because nowhere did we learn that Elder Grigor wasn't letting outsiders access the books. He let us in, without issue. Now he was desperate and needed help. And it seemed like that woman was a bad guy. Like, based off the list that I saw, I assumed that she was working for Ludwig. And that Ludwig wanted information on the garden, the bridge to access it, and stop it all. Yeah, either I missed something, or something is missing. She's a thief, Yatsley.
And the monks are hoarders. What's the point of a library if no one can check out the books? No matter. What's done is done. I had just hoped that Pargrunen knowledge could help the Pargrunen. Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss? How can I help, darling? Don't mind if I do.
So I'm still hesitant to upgrade these, because we may find another two-handed hammer that I want to use. But then again, maybe not. We'll probably keep using Heaven Strike, though. Just because it takes so long to actually do that quest. Unfortunately, the other Star Metal option is a sword. It's kind of lame you can't choose which weapon you want. It's like you spend all game trying to complete that quest, and you're set on using a different type of weapon. I don't know, it doesn't feel as rewarding. Alright, we can do this. Or not. Ooh.
Here we go.
Swap weapons. There we go.
Another down.
I pressed Y to swap weapons like 6 times there.
Another win, but who's counting?
I do wish that after you shot, it was easier to swap to your other set. Does that make sense? You know, you fire off your volley and then, well, mount bayonets and charge in. But the game does want to fight you on that. So we had been over there, right? I think that's where that gate is. But it's really just central area that we have to explore, and up this way. Let's go beat up the bounty.
Coming from the right. I got this. I think I sprained my shoulder.
Alright, piece of star metal.
Starman. Forge Master Della's the only person I can think of.
That was easy. A putrescent brain. Now, much of the creature's brain had decomposed by the time you destroyed it. Enough remains to serve as proof of your kill. Easy peasy. And we can get the upgrade to the meteor sword, or meteorite sword. Yeah, so that way should take us up to that wooden barricade.
Yeah. You're mine now. Right flank. Well done.
Alright. Maybe don't drop down there. That looks like somebody you get stuck. Luckily we do have a fast travel option in case we get stuck. Before we go over here and meet with Petru, That looks familiar. Hold on a second. Aha! Oh, it's up here somewhere. Up on this ridge.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Let's see, I can probably get Kai to jump up here.
Next one's mine.
So we come up that way, we didn't miss anything. Aha. Right.
Yeah.
Hello. I noticed a fellow wardens. His belongings are evidence in the arrest of one Renato Varga on suspicion of theft. He is currently detained in the tower outside Solace pending further judgment. In the meantime, please refrain from tampering with the scene of the crime. Warden Gorin. Well, I'm still going to take everything I can. It's not nailed down. It's mine. So if we're looking there, it should be along the cliff face here, right? Like, it looks like it's right in this area. Which would lead me to think it's this little cave here. I hear it. Oh. That's pretty good. Umbral Needle. Grants Vampire's Bite. Restore 2% of the damage you deal his health. You may have seen any vampires in this game. Or vampires. I think I called them vampires in Pillars of Eternity. And Greater Opening Strike. Plus 50% damage against enemies with full health. The Obsidian Dagger is forged by unknown creators using unknown but almost certainly wicked means. A sense of bloodlust and a primal need for violence all but radiates off this cruel weapon, and a faint feeling like the beating of a heart can be felt while holding it. Blood that coats its blade does not stay warm for very long. Within seconds, all of the essence and warmth is drained from the blood into the dagger and siphoned directly into its wielder. healing wounds and allowing them to stay in the fight for much longer than they otherwise would be able to. When enough blood has been spilled, the dagger's thirst can be sated, albeit only temporarily. It seems that no amount of violence will ever be able to satisfy the Emerald Needle for long.
Yeah.
Alright, one more quest. Well, two more quests. I'm running out of locations to find the totems. Well, we haven't been in Mount Forja yet. Even though it's revealed on the map. We'll ignore them for right now. Hey, leveled up. Let's get our bear to level 2. A bear ally roars when summoned, taunting enemies and increasing the damage it deals. Absolutely. Love my little bear buddy. It would be cool if all these companion boosting effects my equipment has also affected the bear. Look at that. Wolf's Pelt Trophy.
Let's take the...
Grants Hunting Howl, second wind cast Barbaric Shout. Cool, I like that spell, or ability. This beautiful pelt still holds some warmth, as if it had just been skinned from a newly slain beast.
Take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
I don't fiddle, Arius.
Stop. Looks like you're lost, Amakul. No one's allowed in here. Especially not outsiders.
So those dwarves in the back have different looking helmets than we've seen. Your captain isn't being held for a crime, but for animancy. You're fine with that.
Petru chose to defy Solace Keep.
Solace is starving, and Petru is trying to save it. You really think he should rot for that?
You don't know what Mihala would do if she finds out we let him go.
Do the right thing, soldier. It's true. Just obey unlawful orders.
She's not doing well. Go ahead then. Talk to him.
What?
Take him down.
Thought we just agreed not to do this. Gosh, it came out fast. Alright, try it again.
Didn't stand a chance.
Never mind. Alright, Ash Forest
Just
Outpost
like the
Jail
good
Key.
old days.
A small, unassuming iron key. It unlocks it still at the Ash Forest Outpost. I almost said compost. I was saying compound and reading outpost. But I guess their dead bodies could act as compost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little curious about that, because you saw when we dropped down from up here, they were immediately hostile. I guess because we're coming in from behind them. We're already past, like, their aggro. Like, if we tried to just walk past them, they'd aggro. And we were technically past them.
Yeah.
Arius, get out of there, buddy.
Fire! Ah! Ah!
A measurement record. Instead of being a written record, there are sets of markings on the wall that seem to track the depth of the magma in some crude way over a number of days or weeks.
You're not a warden. How did you... Wait, I remember you. From Fjord.
Oh, so this is why you didn't want me to tell anyone I saw you.
Yes. You are a funny one. Gods, I just realized. Your face, you have the same features as Nandru. Somehow you got past the wardens to find me. Why? Who sent you?
Yeah, Joffrey did. He's now the captain of the guard.
That cranky Jetula? Mihala trusts him to protect the keep? Well, he must have some sense if he asked you to rescue me. Mihala ordered my own wardens to kidnap me. And here I've been ever since.
They're loyal to a fault, which ought to be the official motto of Solace Keep.
Marius, is that you? Well, I suppose there's no reason to feign ignorance now. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Why would Mihala do something like that?
I underestimated her conviction and overestimated her tolerance. If you've ever been to Solace, you saw the obvious. The keep is dying. Our people are starving. And if you've read my journal, you know I was trying to counteract that. To fulfill my oath to protect Solace. I wanted to use animancy as they do in Fjord, to feed the ground and make things grow. To revitalize the keep. And it worked. I produced bountiful crops so quickly. Berries the size of a Zarib's head in a few days.
You were imprisoned because you were trying to feed your people.
Indeed. Mihala did not see it that way. She believes animancy is a danger to the Pargrunen. I took it upon myself to try it anyway. I thought that if I succeeded, I could sway our leader. I could not. I expect I shall remain here until Mihala has a spare moment to sentence me. I'm sure the punishment won't be pleasant. Once Solace turns its back on you, there is little one can do to regain its favor. Marius knows that well enough.
Well, I turned my back on Solace, but there really isn't that much of a difference.
Please, you must help me get out. Give me a chance to help the others, to feed my people. There must be a key on one of the guards. Let me out, I beg you.
Let's get him out of there. He didn't do anything wrong.
Very well. I'll let you out.
Gods bless you, outsider. I won't forget this.
Whatever you do... well, hold on. Where will you go?
Paradise, I suppose. Where else can I go?
Find Amalia. There's a group of like-minded folk outside the keep.
Outside the keep? So I must not be the only one who challenged Mihala. Perhaps Amalia will be more interested in my ideas about animancy. Thank you again. Take this. It's not much. But if I can further repay the favor in this life or the next, I will.
Let's try for
Nenagoth's Gruesome Grasp. Item bonus plus 10% ability cast speed, and Rimagon's Touch plus 20% frost damage. These frigid, iridescent scale gauntlets call to mind the auroras that dance across the skies of the white that wins, gracing those frozen plains with their majestic light. Despite the heavy leather gloves insulating the wearer from these scales, wearing them too long is a great way to cause your hands to go numb. While channeling frost-based magic through these gauntlets is a sure way to increase its potency, it may also lead to frostbitten fingers.
Bye for this life. I'm honestly hoping my next life is far from here.
Alright, we can go back to, Solace Keep. There's a fast travel point to get inside of it. Oh, we need to get a camp and speak to Giada anyway. Let's do that first.
Solace has a few old-fashioned ideas about animancy, to put it lightly. Thank you for letting Petru go free. Animancy is not a crime, but many feel entitled to treat it as one.
He was just trying to help his people.
Aren't we all? Whether or not Petru is successful as an animancer, he has a right to learn the art. And it's good to know someone out there is defending his rights. Pleasant dreams.
Alright. Back to Solace Keep, we have 2 quests to turn in, and we talked to Joffrey about Petru. I guess it is fitting that Solace Keep doesn't have a fast travel point inside of it, since they don't welcome outsiders.
Suppose that's edible.
But there's not really a lore reason for having the fast travel points.
Anything to report?
I have a bounty to claim.
Excellent work.
I killed the Revenant.
May they have better fortune on their next turn around the wheel. Somewhere far away from here would be a start. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's everything. Gods above, Envoy. I don't know what to say.
Nothing needs to be said. I'm glad I could help.
Stories of your prowess and generosity will echo throughout the ages, Envoy. Here, take this. Many wardens contributed coin to thank you for the burdens you've relieved from their shoulders. I will make sure your name lives on in our hearts and minds. For as long as Solace Keep stands, you will be remembered.
Alright, Warden's Oath. Grants Guardian of Galloway's Tusks. Plus 20% damage against beasts and wilders. Aside from the lack of resources, deadly geologic activity, and the crushing dread of isolation, the biggest threat to the Wardens of Solace Keep is the native wildlife... of Galloway's Tusks. When a Warden takes their oath, they vow to protect their people from any and every danger that may harm them. Some dangers are more easily combated than others, and this ring only assists in doing so. Giant beetles and territorial zorops litter the volcanic waste of the Wardens call... waste the Wardens call home. And though it may be a thankless task, with each of these creatures destroyed, the region becomes safer for the stalwart defenders of Solace Keep. There was another quest to turn in, right? I always just have that. Oh, and the main quest. Yeah, we're about done. Coolio. So we'll go here, and next time we'll hike up Mount Forja. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next time, we've got a quest to do. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.